we get started on our teddy bear charcoal drawing, let's talk about the paper. There are all kinds of papers that you can buy that are suitable for charcoal, and sometimes it will even say charcoal drawing paper on the pad. But if not, a beautiful slightly textured paper is fine. Any sort of slightly textured paper. I've chosen to use the Strathmore Bristol vellum surface paper for this project. But you can use Arches or any other brand. So I've taken my sheet of paper out and I'm ready to get started. With the background, we're going to be preparing some charcoal powder to cover the whole page. So to begin that, grab your paper plate or plastic plate and your piece of sandpaper as well as the compressed charcoal. Now we can shave the charcoal across the sandpaper to make this beautiful fine powder. And keep on doing that for a little while because you will need to create quite a bit of powder. So just keep on sanding that or shaving that compressed charcoal across the sandpaper to make sure you create a nice little pile of compressed charcoal. In a moment we're going to use our tissue to dip into this compressed charcoal and cover the whole background of our page. So you will need quite a bit. You can empty some of this compressed charcoal out of the sandpaper just by flicking it on the back. It gets a little bit of it out. Like that should be enough compressed powder now. And if I need some more, I can always create some more later. So what you need to do now is set that aside. We're using that in a moment. And then grab one of your tissues. We're going to use a tissue to cover the whole background of our page. Now, the way that you fold the tissue is quite important. Just tuck it all into underneath itself so that you've got this nice big padded area that doesn't contain all the fold bit, and you get a nice smooth surface then. And with that padded area of the tissue, you just dip that into the compressed powder to get some nice amount of compressed powder onto the tissue. And basically what we're doing now is we're just going to rub the compressed charcoal into our page using nice big circular motions. And my goal is to fill the whole sheet of paper. It will take a little while. Just be patient as you fill your page, making sure there's no white of the page showing. You will notice sometimes that little bits of the tissue fall off, but just flick those off. And you can also fold your tissue over a bit more as it gets worn out. And remember to dip in often into your charcoal powder. Use nice big circular motions. You should get a beautiful even coverage of the paper.